Hi everyone, welcome to Pawpaw's Workshop. Today I'm going to show you how to save a lot of money. I'm working on a project in the house and I needed to make some chair rail. I went down to the big box store and I had sticker shock. $1.87 a linear foot, that's way out of my budget. So I decided to make my own and today I'm going to show you how to do it. Let's get started. First thing I'm going to do with this 1x8, I'm going to divide it into thirds. So I'm going to set this at the 0 point, bring this over to 9, and with that right there, I can mark my 3 and my 6. Don't really need both of them, but that gives me the thirds. Then I can measure from this edge right here over to this first mark. And that's 2 3/8 inches, actually 2 7/16. And I'm going to make the saw, and I'm going to cut that at 2 3/8 of an inch. With the table saw set to the correct measurement, I'm able to run this board through the table saw. Now the interesting thing is, this was a 1x8 that was 12 feet long. The CNC machine was behind me, and it's the same height as the table saw, and I was able to rest a board on that table to begin to cut, and I have my outfeed table, which is my workbench, set at the same height. So that made it where it was safe to be able to do it. With the first board out of the way, it was time to go ahead and cut the second one. This will give me the 3 equal pieces to be able to make the chair railing that I need for the project. This is the bit that I ended up choosing to go with. It's a 1/4 inch bit. It's a box cove bit that I'm using. I actually took quite a bit of time to decide the profile that I wanted to do. In the end, I decided to use a 1/4 inch cove box bit to be able to make the profile. And what I did is I set the fence where the bit would be a 1/2 inch from the edge of the wood, and my depth of cut was 1/8 of an inch. To make this operation work smoothly, I moved my router table over next to the table saw. The router table and the table saw are the same height. So in essence, what I'm doing is using, again, the CNC table, the table saw, and my outfeed table or my workbench to be able to keep the material flat. And I was just able to push it through the router table, and it was a very smooth operation. And just like that, the first pass is done. I went ahead and looked at it, and there were a few fuzzies along the way. Most of it was very clean, but I wanted to go ahead and run a finishing path just to be able to clear that out to make it where it's nice and smooth and clean the entire way. And with that done, a quick inspection to be able to look at the finished result, and it looks quite nice. The next thing, I went ahead and turned it around to be able to feed it back through the router, and this will ensure that the profile is exactly the same from the edge. Again, it was a 1/2 inch from the end. This way I don't have to adjust the fence, and it makes it where the profile is exactly the same. With this first one completed, I just went ahead and repeated the process for the others until they were all finished. Now it was on to painting. The good thing is this wood was already primed, so it made painting much easier. But I went ahead and put 2 coats of paint onto the wood, letting it dry in between. To me, painting is never fun, so I like to be able to get it done as quick as I possibly can. So I speeded this up because I know you're going to be bored watching the painting process take place. Now it's just a matter of letting them dry, but this is all the pieces finished, painted, and ready to go. Once they're dry, I'll go ahead and install them. Okay, this was a real easy project to do. The hardest part was actually deciding the profile that I wanted to use. And in the end, I chose to go simple based on where it was going in the house and the other molding that I already had in the room. But again, the imagination is up to you. You can do anything. You can combine different bits together to make any profile that you wish. The reason that I did this project today was I got sticker shock when I went to the big box stores to look at the price of the molding. To be able to go in there and see $1.87 a linear foot was huge. I just could not believe that price. Granted, it's been quite a while since I priced molding, but that was just over the top. I also used the primed wood because in looking at the regular 1x8 and this primed 1x8, the price was almost identical, and it was primed. And it didn't have any knots in it. So there was some definite advantage there. So when you go out and shop, definitely do your homework, shop and pick the best price. Because I was able to take the 1x8 and split it into 3 different sections, it actually cost me about 67, 68 cents a linear foot to be able to make this molding. Not bad, not bad at all. But this was a project that I actually had planned in the future to be able to have in a whole series on being able to do the quarter round base shoe, the regular base, and, chair railing, all the way up to the crown molding. So if this is something that you would like to see sooner rather than later, leave me a comment down below and tell me what project that you're getting ready to work on or what project that you would like to see done in that series, and I'll go ahead and move that up on the timetable and get that project done for you. Hopefully it'll help you in your project. Hi everyone, thank you for watching my video today. If you like the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below and the little bell next to it so you'll be notified on the different videos that I upload. Also, check out the videos over here to be able to stay up to date on the happenings in my shop. So again, thank you for watching my videos.